Okay, hi everyone. So this has just really put me live again. I wanted to schedule it for a bit later, but it's put me on live. So welcome everyone. Um, Let me just try, and I don't know if this is going to work because a few times when I've tried this and it's just put me on, sometimes it doesn't work properly. So let's see if it's going to work. Otherwise, I may have to start again. Oh, it's actually showing me. It's showing me the, okay, that's fine. It's showing me the chat, but it's not showing me the chat on the phone. So I don't know how this is going to go today, but we shall try. So welcome everyone. I can see the chat on my tablet, but I can't see the chat on the phone. So hopefully the tablet just really holds, the chat for the time that I'm going to be here. And yeah, I see people already here. Hey, No Limit X, hey, Kelly Nick, hey, Ashish, hey, Les, Malipel, Tay, welcome. Yeah, I was trying to set it up, but it's just gone on and put me live. So we'll jump into the questions and see, and I can't, like I'm saying, I can't get onto the chat on the phone. So I'm just with the tablet today. So if the tablet cuts off, I'll have to come off. But 1.5 hours, let's jump in and see what's, how far we can go. Let's just pray that it all goes well. Okay, so first we've got Tay and No Limit X saying hi. Then we've got Kelly Nick, and Kelly Nick is saying, hi, cool 80. Victor is not here yet, but he'll be here, I'm sure. Let's see. So, Kelly Nick, messages from E. What's E wanting to say to Kelly Nick today? Thank you, angels. What's E wanting Kelly Nick to know at this time? What is he wanting to say? So, we've got sacral chakra that has come out here, which is a powerful card to jump out. So, I feel that he's going through some sacral chakra upgrades and, sort of releasing whatever's been holding him back as well, clearing energies to do with the sacral chakra. That's really a lot to do with sexual energy. That's about releasing maybe attachments to the past as well, to help all open up his energy for creativity as well. So there's a lot of that that's coming through. It's the only card that jumped out for him. What other messages are coming through from E? Thank you, angels. So E is also saying to you, I shouldn't have let you go. I miss you deeply. So I don't know what's happening there, because I think you've been in this place where you were talking. I mean, that card just jumped out. So I'm just going to shuffle properly, actually. So let's see. Thank you, angels. What is E wanting Kelly Nick to know? So he's also saying, I never discuss my plans about us to anyone. So he is saying to you, it's something that he keeps to himself. He doesn't discuss his plans. Oh my goodness. He doesn't discuss his plans about the two of you with anyone else. He keeps it all to himself. He's also saying to you, I get lost sometimes and go, wow. So there is definitely funny energy going on here today. So let's see. So he's saying to you, I get lost sometimes. I go back to my old ways. I am trying though. So I feel that there's still things that he's working through. Sometimes he gets lost and he goes back to his old ways, and he's wanting you to know that. So let's just see. I feel like there's some energy going on with him. I mean, obviously it's you see again. So there's clearly some sort of energy that's coming through in relation to him. Maybe to do with the things that he is clearing at this time. Let's see what else he wants to say to you. What else is E wanting to say to Kelly Nick? What else is he wanting to see? There's definitely some interesting energy coming through here. Right, let's just see what the cards are saying. And my phone is just started going off as well there. So he's saying to you here, when is the right divine timing? God will bring us back together again. So that's what he's saying to you as well. And he's saying, I'm clearing my karmic debts. So there's a lot that I feel that he's working through and clearing and releasing at this time. So he's letting you know that as well. And he's also saying to you, being back together with you will be my biggest dream come true. So this is what he's wanting, to be together with you properly, and he's saying it will be his biggest dream come true. And I have to tell you, like when I started doing his reading as well, it's like I feel really, really hot, which I wasn't feeling before. So I feel that there's a lot that he may be clearing and working through as well in his energy at this time. He's also saying to you as well, what we had was beautiful and special. I often ask myself, what was I doing walking away from that? So he's really wanting to shift where he is in his life right now so that he can be fully with you. You know, he doesn't want the things that have been holding the two of you back to be in the way. And I feel, especially with this powerful energy that we're in right now, as we are getting towards 8, you know, it's like the energy is just building up. There's a lot that he's clearing. There's a lot that he's working through to then be able to be with you properly. So let's see what else he wants to say to finish off. What else is he wanting to say? He's saying to you here, you are a source of strength and inspiration. So you inspire him and you are his source of strength. I want to wake up with you every morning and fall asleep with you every night. So this is what he's wanting for his life, to leave behind anything that is in the way of the two of you being able to have that life together. So yeah, really powerful, crazy energy coming through there. And like I said, I just started feeling extremely hot as well. So let's see who's next with the question. So we've got here Ashish. Hello, did I meet my future wife yet? And any messages from her? So let's see what's coming through. So has Ashish, so I suppose there's someone that you're thinking of, that you've met perhaps while you're asking that question. So has Ashish met his future wife? Thank you, angels. Has Ashish met his future wife? And what is she wanting to say? Okay, so the cards that have come out for you here, first of all, we've got the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords really is the card of heartache, of pain. And I feel what you're being shown here is that you've been through a lot of pain in relation to love. You know, you felt like you've been stabbed in the heart, and, you know, and it's been difficult for you. And I feel that, you know, this is something that you are still working through to heal. You know, for you to be able to move on to a beautiful new relationship with the future wife, you know, you've been working through this. So I feel I'm getting the energy that it's something that you're still working through. You haven't quite released all the pain and, you know, healed the pain of the past in relation. Maybe it was a past relationship. There's still something that you are still working through at this time. So, and I feel that the more you release that pain, you know, you really work through that, whether it is through, you know, with the help of your angels, journaling, writing about it, you know, to really express to yourself how you feel, seeing what you've learned from that situation. You know, that's going to help you to process your feelings and emotions and to work through healing that. When you do heal that and you've released that, you are going to be able to have that life with your future wife. So I feel that that pain of the past is something that may be holding you back a little in relation to having that future wife. It's something that you need to work through. So really think about it, sit down, you know, write down about the, you know, the things that you've learned and, you know, the pain that you went through, forgiveness as well for whoever that was or people in the past, and really work through releasing that. The more you do that, the more it's going to open the doors to having that life with your future wife, even if you have already met them. The reason why I said that is because you've got the Eight of Pentacles. And Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work, you know, working hard. And I feel this is about you working hard on yourself. You know, the more you do that and forgive the past, release whatever's holding you back, this is going to help to open doors to that love and that relationship and that wife that you are thinking about. So whether you've met them already or not, I feel that the message right now is it's important you work through the healing, because when you do, it's going to open the doors even to that marriage that you are desiring. So the other card that came out is the Ace of Pentacles. And I feel this is showing you that you will have success, you know, in terms of the love, in terms of having that life with that person, the marriage that you're desiring, you will have that. You hold that in your hands. It's just important that right now you work and heal things of the past. So I hope that makes sense to you. The other question that you'd asked is, and many messages from her. So my answer to your question is, you ask, have I met her yet? You may have, you may not have, but what's important is you work through and heal pain of the past, and when you do, it's either going to open the door for you to meet them, or that person that you've already met, it opens the door to something greater growing out of it. So I hope that helps. Let's see what this your future wife wants to say to you. What does Ashish's future wife want to say to Ashish at this time? What does Ashish's future wife want to say? So messages are from your future wife. I've never known anyone like you. Who are you really? So this is going to be someone whereby when you meet them or you are together, they really feel that connection to you. You know, really feeling like, wow, there's something powerful that in terms of this connection, who is this person really? Like you've known each other in the past. That's what I feel that you're being shown there. We also have another card that has come out. I have further wounds that I need to heal. So this person, if you've met them, they probably need to work through healing certain things as well to do with their further wounds. And, and then they'll be able to, to properly be with you as well. So one more message from your future wife. What are they wanting to say to Ashish as well? Our love is like a whirlwind that consumed me. So when you do meet this person, the love is just going to consume both of you. It will be like this whirlwind that has really come in and consumed you. So it's important that you work through healing the past. So I hope that helps. Okay, so let's see next here. I'm going to do a couple more, and then I do see I've got a couple, some donations. I'm coming to those. Can I get a reading for a new job opportunities in my life? I'm unable to get a job currently. Okay, so No Limit X, a message for new job opportunity for No Limit X. What's coming through? Thank you, angels. Okay, so let's see the cards that have come out for you here. So this one's jumped up and come down here, and there is another one here. Right, first of all, we've got 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands is about burdens. So I really feel that, there may be some things that you're still holding on to that you need to release. Everything about life is all connected. Maybe you're holding on to, things to do with feeling insecure, or maybe I'm not good enough, or whatever it is, that burdens that you still need to release. Or it could be, maybe not thinking you're not good enough. I don't know what it is, but there are some burdens that you need to release. It could even be certain people. You need to clear yourself of certain energies. It's like blocking you being able to have the job that you are maybe applying for or wanting to have. So there are burdens or things that you need to release at this time. So that's the first message that's coming through. And I feel that when you really look at your life and you see maybe what you're holding on to that's no longer serving you, and you release those things, it's really going to open you up to, being able to have that job. It could even be releasing, the way that you feel about yourself, to really start to get to the place where you're like, I know I deserve this job. I am going to get this job. Even your own way of thinking, from negative thinking, oh, I've not had a job for a long time. Maybe it's never going to happen for me. All that kind of thinking, release that, because that's going to shift your own mindset as well to help you in relation to that. The other card that has also come out, we've got the King of Swords. And with this card, I really feel, this is a card of kind of standing on business in a way, being focused and, doing whatever it is that you are putting your energy and focus into. So I feel that the more you're putting your energy and focus into looking for that job, really knowing what it is that you're wanting to do, and, and really standing even in your you're thinking and you're staying positive and trusting you're going to get the right job for you, all those things, you are going to have the job that you are desiring. So I feel that there's definitely an opportunity of it coming to you in the future. So you are going to be able to get something. It's like you will have the job coming into your life. It is on its way. That's what I'm really getting. It is on its way. It is coming to you. You just have to release certain things in your life as well. At this time, the last card that you got is the 3 of Cups. This is about celebration. So you're being shown that you will celebrate. There is a job on its way to you. I hope that helps. Les, what is blocking Anna Maria from reaching out? Any messages from her? What's blocking Anna Maria from reaching out? What's blocking Anna Maria from reaching out? So what's happening with her? Right, so first of all, we've got here Nine of Swords. So I feel that Anna Maria is dealing with certain things in her own life right now, things that may be keeping her awake. It could be, finances. It could be things going on with her family. There's definitely something going on that she's kind of like, it's in her mind a lot. So I'm really feeling, for her right now, she has certain priorities. It's not just about coming to you. It's about things that she needs to work on in her own life, or things that she's dealing with in her own life. And that is where, her energy and her focus and her mind is on, because it's sort of keeping her awake, whatever that is. So she may be dealing with certain things, and, she needs to move into a calmer place in her own mind. When she leaves that behind, then I feel like she can have more of that room to really think about coming forward to you. So there are things that she's dealing with in her own life right now. What is Anna Maria wanting to say to Les at this time? What is Anna Maria wanting to say to Les at this time? So she's saying to you here, I pretend to be okay, but I'm broken inside without you. So, she misses you. It's not like she doesn't think about you, but she's dealing with certain things right now. What is Anna Maria wanting to say to Les as well at this time? She's also saying to you, I'm ready to fully surrender to our connection and embark on our journey together. So I feel that when she deals with whatever it is that's keeping her awake at times, of which part of it is actually missing you as well, when she works through all that, she'll be able to come to you. Because, this is about getting into that place of a calmer place in her own mind. And then, as I said, she'll be able to not be so focused on whatever she's dealing with or thinking about, and then be able to come forward to you as well. The warmth of your touch lingers in the depths of my soul. So she's wanting you to know that as well. I hope that helps. Okay, thank you, Shannon, for that donation. So we've got here, any messages for me today? I hope you're doing well, beautiful, sending you so much love. What does Shannon need to know at this time? Thank you, angels. So we've got this is the Archangel Animal guides for you here. What message is coming through for Shannon? So no, that's what it is. And we've got the gray squirrel coming through you here. And the gray squirrel is saying to you, find new ways of solving problems. So if you've got some problems or things that you're dealing with, you're being asked to find new ways of dealing with that. And part of that is working with your angels as well to help you through that. You've got the donkey. Keep your heart and mind, keep your heart open no matter what. So you're also being asked to keep your heart open no matter what is going on, what is happening, even if you're dealing with certain problems or issues, just always come from the heart in everything that you're doing. Let's also get a message from you, from the spirit animals. What message is coming through for Shannon? You've got the rabbit spirit that has come out. So first, that is saying to you, now is a lucky time. So it's a lucky time for you, Shannon. Things are opening up, even if you may face some challenges when it comes to certain things, but it's such a lucky time for you. We also have the buffalo spirit. The abundant universe will provide. So I feel that, things are opening up. You've actually made a donation of 888 there as well. This is also about you giving to receive as well from the universe. So the abundant universe is providing for you, and thank you for that donation. But, I'm getting the power as well, especially as we're getting towards the 88 portal. This is that energy of, manifesting and bringing in our dreams. And the more you are in that energy as well, it's opening for even more to come in for you. So the energy of, the message coming through from the rabbit spirit, like this is a lucky time for you. And the abundant universe is providing, giving you the things that are meant to be coming in for you. What other messages are coming through for Shannon? So this is from your soul's message from your soul. So we've got here, first of all, judgment that has come out. And it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So this is about releasing judgment. And I feel that this is something that as you come from your heart, you are truly letting go of releasing any judgment, understanding that each person, has their own unique path and challenges, even your divine masculine as well. So that's the first one. And the other one that came out is service. And it says, I feel good when I can help others. So, you being in service is really opening doors for the universe to give to you abundantly. That's the energy that I'm really getting. And being in service, it can be about the work that you do, the way that you help another person in whatever way that is. And it helps you to feel good, but it also helps for that flow of abundance to come into your life as well. Beautiful energies coming through for you there. Wow. So let's see the next message. I think all my cards are really close to this stage thing this box thing that I have here. What other messages coming through for Shannon today? Thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through for Shannon? What does Shannon need to know? So messages for you as well today. We've got God loves you unconditionally. See and feel God's love all around you. So you're really being supported in your life right now. So the message is for you to see and feel God's love around you. Ground yourself and calm your mind. Spend time out in nature. So another message for you to do that. And also, you cannot pour out of an empty cup. Fill yourself up with self-love and self-care, and then tend to others. So I feel you are there to help others. You're in service quite a lot, and you're just being reminded when you do that to always start off by filling up your own cup first. Okay, let's see what your Divine Masculine would like to say to you. What's Shannon's Divine Masculine wanting to say? Okay, so he's saying to you here, I am dealing with my ego. So he wants you to know that right now he is dealing with his ego that's been holding him back from coming to you. I love your body. He's also wanting you to know that he absolutely loves everything about you. I am moving towards you. He is doing what he needs to do. And I feel that the more you're in your power and, being in service, helping others, doing the things that you're doing in your higher vibration, and sort of taking your focus away from your Divine Masculine so much as you are, is really helping him to move forward as well. He's also saying to you as well here, I'm releasing the programming and conditioning of society. So right now, this is what he's working on, releasing all that programming and conditioning of society that's been holding him back. I'm about to end a tough cycle. So he is ending a tough cycle so that he can be able to come to you. What else is he wanting to say? Shannon's Divine Masculine at this time. Thank you, angels. What is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you, I want you by my side through the tough and the good times. I want us to be each other's rock. I want us to get the chance to love each other openly so. So he wants the two of you to be able to have that beautiful life together. Being there for each other, helping each other every step of the way. You are what I've been searching for all my life. So, he knows that you're everything. You're exactly what he's been searching for all his life. And to finish off, what Shannon's Divine Masculine wanting to say. So he's also saying to you, my heart is set on you. So for him, there's no one else. His heart is set on you, and he's saying, you take my breath away. So that's what's coming through for you. Really beautiful messages. I hope that helps. Okay, and thank you for that donation. Zanab, thank you for that donation there. Gerard reached out to me after no contact. That's really great. I'm glad to hear that. Reached out to me after no contact, but he said nothing. He said nothing, only if I'm okay. But then when I replied, he's seen, but nothing after. Okay, hold on. Let me just try and get this. So Gerard reached out to me after no contact. So after some time of no contacting you, he's reached out to you, but he said nothing, only if I'm okay. Okay, so he did say something. It's not that he didn't say anything. He said something. He asked if you were okay. I think that's what you're saying. So he said something. He asked if you're okay. And then when you replied, he saw it, but he didn't say anything else after. Okay, I understand. What was his intention, and why didn't he say anything after easy playing with me? Okay, so let's see what's coming through here. Right. So you reached out. No, he reached out, asked how you were, and then, and then you replied and he didn't reply. So you're wondering if he's playing with you. So what I'm just really getting before I pull any cards, I don't think that he's playing with you. I think Gerard is testing the waters. You know, he's in that place. He doesn't quite know how to come in with a conversation fully because I feel that he's not in a place that he would like to be in. You know, obviously we check what the cards show us, but I feel that, you know, he hasn't walked away from his marriage yet. He hasn't cleared the things that are holding him back from you. But I feel so many times he gets this strong urge to contact you. He wants to talk to you. He wants to have that conversation. He wants to know how you are. You know, for him, that's very important. It's not that he's playing with you. He truly wants that. But then he kind of, you know, maybe made that decision. Let me just check in and see how she is. And then he scared himself. You know, I'm getting the energy of getting scared of, I've started this, then what do I say? I'm still not in a position to move things forward or do things a certain way. And then he gets scared. It's just his ego coming in and he's knowing the situation that's stopping him. It's not about playing you or him trying to, you know, do things in a bad way. It's just that sometimes he really gets that strong urge to be in touch. And that's what I'm really getting. So what was his intention in contacting? I mean, to be honest with you, apart from wanting to know how you are, for me, that is his intention. He wanted to know how you are, and you replied and you told him how you were. And that was his intention. But obviously, you then expected him to carry on with the conversation because you're saying he said nothing, you know. But I feel that you're just really going to have to be patient. You know, don't take it too hard when he does certain things. It's really all teaching you something as well. Because when you are in a place whereby you're expecting too much, that, you know, because if he doesn't message you, then he's not doing great because he's not messaging you. If he does message you, then it's not enough because he's not said anything else. He's just asked how you are. It's like there's so much expectation. And I feel this is teaching you to really release expectation, to really go with the flow. You know, if he does message you, then great, reply and leave it. You know, if he doesn't reply, it's not down to you. It's not about you. It's not that he's playing you. It's just that that's how what he can work with and deal with and do at that time. That's what I'm really getting. But anyway, what was his intention? Thank you, angels. What was his intention in that, in contacting and asking how Zanab is doing? Okay, so you need patience with him, as I was actually just saying. You need patience because he's not quite there yet. Where you'd want him to be, he's not there yet. And I feel the angels are saying to you, it's important that you be patient, you know, just rather than taking the fact that he contacted you in a negative way, actually see it as, oh, that's a good thing. He thought of me, you know, he asked how I was. That's a really good thing. And, you know, and start to be more in a place of gratitude, even for the small things, because that is also going to really help your connection as well, you know, rather than getting upset because he didn't say anything else or all that. So you have to be patient is the first message coming through for you there. Okay, the other card that has also come out, we've got here the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is that energy of someone who's thinking of you, but may not be speaking much and telling you how they're feeling. So I feel that his intention was to just check in. He wanted to see if you would reply, you know, which you did. And, you know, that in his own little, when it comes to his ego, in a way that makes him feel good, you know, that you do care, you did reply, you know, it's, you still would like to talk to him. It's like he's looking for things like that. You know, that is his intention in this, but also the fact that he does want to know how you're doing. So it's not about him playing with you. It's actually him just testing the waters, trying to see how you are as well, but also if you would reply, you know. So the King of Swords is about kind of keeping quiet and not really saying too much about how he's feeling, but then he does have those feelings and he's kind of keeping it to himself. The other two cards that have also come out, so we've got the Emperor. So he is growing up, you know, he's still in the place of growing up into who he's truly meant to be. and he's not quite there yet, so he's still becoming the emperor. So that's why you just need to give him time, and when he's ready, he'll come to you properly. You know, the Knight of Cups, he will come to you properly to tell you that he loves you, getting out of that King of Swords energy to actually communicate more. You know, this is about communication, about the love that he feels, but you just have to be patient. So that was his intention. And why didn't he say anything? I feel like I've already answered that, because he's not quite ready to bring in the full-on conversation. He may have done it and just thought, oh, maybe she may not even, and then you did reply, and then that kind of got him like, what do I say now? It's just where he is in himself. It's not really about you, even though it's involving you, but it's really just, you know, him working through things that he needs to work through within himself. So let's see as well, why didn't he say anything else? I just feel he's not ready to communicate anything else, because he doesn't have anything different to tell you. You've got the Five of Cups there. You know, this is about him being quite sad about the situation. So he's not happy that he didn't reply to you. He actually feels sad about it. You know, he doesn't want to lose you. That's the big energy coming through here. He doesn't want to lose you. It's not like he's playing you. He just doesn't want to lose you. So it's like he tests to see, would you still, you know, respond, and that sort of energy. We've got here the 10 of Wands. There are things that he still needs to release. Those burdens that he's holding on his shoulders need to be released for him to be able to show you his all. And he knows that within himself. So he's not wanting to take it any further. You know, that's why he didn't say anything. We asked, why didn't he say anything? Because he's carrying a lot of burdens. The situation that he's in, he can't give you more just yet. You know, so he doesn't know how to carry on the conversation when he's still in that situation. So that's what's coming through here. We've got for you, don't give up. You know, this is the 9 of Wands. Yes, you have to be patient, but don't give up. He will end up getting there. It may take time, but he'll get there, so don't give up. And then you will have the world. Oh, we've got 2 cards. You will have the world. So you have the world, you know, with him. It's like there's a completion coming. He is going to get there. You know, you have the world with him, and there'll be a positive eventual outcome. So this is, again, that energy of you need patience. You know, the horse is not going anywhere. That, you know, that the night is not going anywhere just yet. It means that it will come in divine timing, in the right time. You have to be patient. So that's what's coming through. Let's just see what he wants to say to you as well. What is Gerard wanting to say to Zanab as well at this time about, you know, he's contacting her and anything else? What messages does he have for Zanab? What is he wanting to say to Zanab at this time? What is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you here, I am learning that I'm worthy of you and of this love. So right now he's also learning, you know, learning that he's worthy of you and worthy of this love. He's also saying to you, we are not over. We are just on a journey of coming back to each other in this physical world. So know that it's not over. He's not playing with you. He is just finding his way, you know, and he doesn't want to lose you. That's why he comes in and says whatever he says and then keeps quiet, because he kind of gets scared, because he's still holding on to those burdens of the things that are holding him back from being with you. And then he's also saying to you as well, when it's the right divine timing, God will bring us back together. So it's not quite the right time yet. And he's saying, I'm on it, babe. So he is on it. He will get there. You just have to be patient and give him time. So let's see what other messages got for you. What else is Gerard wanting to say to Zanab at this time? So he's also saying to you, I know I have to be the one to make the first move. So he's very much aware, you know, that it seemed like he was starting to make a move, but he didn't. But that's because he's still holding on to burdens. When he does release those burdens, he will come forward, you know, like the Knight of Cups, really come forward properly and, you know, and show you with words and actions. And he knows that he has to be the one to make that first move. So I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Okay. Right, we've got Victor. Messages from my beautiful twin. What's Victor's beautiful twin wanting to say to Victor today? Hope you're well, Victor, and everyone else who's joined in. I hope you're all well. My heart longs for you and it calls out to you. So he wants you to know that his heart is longing for you and calling out to you. I may make it look like it to others, but I am not living a happy life here. So where he is right now, he's not living a happy life, even though those around him may be thinking that he's all right, he's not. What else is he wanting to say to Victor as well at this time? What else is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you here, I find it hard to show emotion. So you may still be working through that as well to be able to show you emotion. We've got fire that has come out, which is powerful because we are in Leo energy right now, or season. You know, that's that fire energy. So I feel that there's a lot that's happening for divine masculines as well at this time. You know, this is kind of like that energy coming through to really help them to release whatever's been holding them back. If you saw what it was like when I did the reading at the start for Kelly Nick, there was a lot of fire. I was actually pouring with sweat, like I was burning, and I'm like, what is going on? So I really feel there's a lot of this energy coming through to really help the divine masculines to release what they need to release, especially during this time with this fire, you know, fire season, this Leo energy that we're in. But also this is about the passion, and you know, the passion that he has for you as well. So you may be feeling that heat and that passion from him. What else is he wanting to say? Victor's beautiful twin. So he's also saying to you here, in the moment our eyes met, you had me, body, mind, and soul. So when the two of you met, he just kind of felt it deeply, is what he's saying to you. And with you, I am home, safe in your unconditional love. So beautiful message. I hope that helps. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, for liking the live as well. I'm going to do the best I can. I'm here for 1.5 hours. So we've done a half hour, so I've got another hour. So I'm going to try and get through as many people as possible. Okay, and then we've got Malipel. What are the next actions of Gemini towards me, and messages from him? What are Gemini's next action? Thank you, angels. Gemini's next actions. What's coming through? Gemini's next actions. Okay. We've got Ace of Swords. This is about decisions. So he's needing to take decisions in his life, you know, to do with you. That's his next action, making decisions so that he can be able to move forward. What is Gemini wanting to say to Malipel at this time? We will be reunited. So he's letting you know that it will happen. You know, the time will come, we will be reunited. Oh dear. What else is Gemini wanting to say to Malipel today? What else is Gemini wanting to say? So he's also saying to you, you are what I've been searching for all my life. So he's saying to you, you're exactly what I've been searching for all my life, and we will be reunited. I am secretly checking you out. I wonder if there's still room for you, for me in your life. So he is checking you out. He wants to be with you. And, you know, he's wondering at this time when he's looking you up on social media or whatever, he's wondering whether there's still room in your life for him. What else is Gemini wanting Malipel to know? What else is Gemini wanting Malipel to know? He's also saying to you here, the love we have can get us through anything. So he's saying to you, yes, there may be things in the way, but the love we have can get us through anything. Okay, Tay, any messages from P? What is P wanting to say to Tay? Thank you, angels. So P is saying to you here, I'm healing the past. So he wants you to know that he is healing the past. And as I said earlier, I really feel at this time, there's so much that's happening for divine masculines. So he's saying to you, I'm healing the past. I'm making decisions towards our union. So he also wants you to know that he's making those decisions. What else is he wanting to say? Thank you, angels. Other messages are coming through. So he's saying to you, being back together with you would be my biggest dream come true. So this is what he is wanting, for the two of you to be together again. How can I take it all back now? So he does worry about the things that were said or done in the past. And he says, you know, he thinks about it and he's like, how can I take it all back now? But still, I am going to come to you. So, you know, that may hold him back sometimes, but he's letting you know that he will come back to you. To finish off, what is he wanting to say? Thank you, angels. What else is he wanting to say? What else is P wanting to say? No one else can compare or compete with you. So for him, absolutely no one else can compete. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Donna, any messages from Mark? What's Mark wanting Donna to know at this time? Thank you, angels. What is Mark wanting Donna to know? What's Mark wanting Donna to know? So he's saying to you, I love your eyes. So he wants you to know that he loves your beautiful eyes. And I want you to be mine forever. So he loves your eyes and he wants to be looking in your beautiful eyes. And he wants you to be his forever. What else is Mark wanting Donna to know? Thank you, angels. What else is he wanting to say? He's saying, I am resisting awakening and trying to stay in my comfort zone, but I know I really need change. So, the fact that he continues to stay in the situation that he's in, whether it's to do with his family, whether it's, whatever comfort zone that he's in, it's kind of stopping him from awakening even more, really rising up into who he's truly meant to be, because he's sticking to a comfort zone. The more he can get out of a comfort zone, the more he can change his life, the more that's going to bring in more of a new chapter, more growth even for him as well. So that's why he's saying to you, by sticking to what he knows, in a way, it's kind of he's resisting that awakening and he's staying in that comfort zone, but he knows that he needs that change. What else is he wanting to say to Donna to finish off? Thank you, angels. So he's saying to you, a love like ours comes only once in a lifetime. So he knows that a love like what you guys have is a once in a lifetime love. Okay, next we've got, any messages for me, for Megan? What messages are coming through for Megan? We'll get a spirit animal message for Megan. Thank you, angel. Spirit animal message. So Megan, your message today, you've got here the coyote spirit, and the message is trust in divine detours. So, you're being asked to trust in divine detours, wherever your life is being taken, trust in that. Sometimes you may want your life to go in this direction, but you are given a direction that goes round and then comes back, or, that goes completely the other way. There are reasons for those detours, so trust in divine detours. While the message is coming through for Megan, the message from your soul, and the message is friendship. And it says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So powerful card to come through. It's about remembering that every person in our lives comes in for a reason. Even the person who challenges you the most, they are there for a reason to help you grow. Even if they're a friend, a really good friend, everyone's there for a reason. So it's about understanding that for you. Okay, what other messages coming through for Megan at this time? What other messages coming through for Megan? So you've got here the physical stage, the physical separation stage from your twin flame is a time of healing, releasing, growing, and preparation of both of you for what is to come. This too shall pass, and the time for your reunion will come. So I feel you're being shown that your person is still healing right now. It is a time for healing, as are you. And when the right time comes, the two of you will be together again. What is Megan's person wanting to say to Megan at this time? So he's saying to you, the way I was with you when things were good between us, and the loving words I spoke to you, I meant it all. So everything that happened, the way he was, he meant all of that. What else is he wanting to say to finish off? Thank you, angels. What else is he wanting to say to finish off? He's saying to you, you've had a profound impact on my life. So beautiful. I hope that helps. Okay. Next, we've got Shayji. Any messages from my DM? Any messages from my DM for Shayji? What's Shayji's divine masculine wanting to say? What's Shayji's divine masculine wanting to say at this time? You are the whole package. So he wants you to know that for him, you are the whole package. What else is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you as well here, I am moving towards you. So, for him, you are everything, and he's moving towards you. I'm about to end the tough cycle. So he's letting you know that that is happening. And I really feel that a lot of that is happening for divine masculines, especially as we complete 2025. They are ending cycles, then be able to move forward. What else is coming through from him? So he's also saying to you as well here, we've got water sign there. So I don't know if we've got water and earth. So I don't know if either of you are either of those, but even if it's not the main ones, but you have them in your chart anyway. So that's what's coming through as well there. But he's also saying to you, I'm going to test the waters soon because I can't hold back any longer. So you are the whole package. He wants to test the waters with you, and he's saying, I still remember the last time I saw your face. So I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Ashwini, 3D thoughts for Amit. Amit, 3D thoughts. Thank you, angels. What are Amit's 3D thoughts? Amit's 3D thoughts. What's coming through from Amit? So we've got here for you. You are magical and beautiful, my empress, my love. So again, he thinks the world of you, and he's saying, I can't keep living life like this without you. I have to sort this out. So he wants to be with you. His empress is love. He can't keep living life the way that it is. What else is he wanting to say? Do check out today's reading as well. It was very much about that, the DM to DF messages. Hear my messages through music. So he's sending you messages in music as well. What else is Amit wanting Ashwini to know at this time? So he's also saying to you as well, our love is like a whirlwind that consumed me. So no matter what is done in his physical world, no matter where he is, that love that is there between the two of you just consumed him. And, it's like this whirlwind that just came and took him over, and he can't get away from it, really. So I hope that helps. And he thinks that as well. He just sees it as that. Okay, Dipti, hi there. Battling loneliness and depression, will it ever go away? When? Messages from me. Sending you so much love, Dipti. And, I totally know that it's not an easy thing to, to be going through something like that, especially in terms of depression. And it's one of those things that I really feel that it's important that maybe, I don't know if you already do this, but you do actually see someone about it, work through speaking to someone, some sort of therapy as well. It can help you through something like that. So if you're not doing that, then, just try and do that. Or even if it's not somebody who is totally in, like a therapist, but maybe on a spiritual level, to speak to some people who are healers, for example, people who can work with you to help to release things from a deeper level, an energetic level. I don't know if you've ever done that. And if you wanted to be sort of directed towards certain people, there are some people that I have done sessions with in the past that maybe you could talk to or work through certain things with, and they can help you to dive deeper into what are the sort of underlying issues that you are causing you to, be in that place and to, having that depression, for instance. So I personally really feel that it's important that you get that help, in terms of actually speaking to someone and, doing it as well on an energetic level will really help to tackle certain issues that that you may miss in other situations. In terms of loneliness, remember that you are never alone. But then I can imagine if you're struggling with depression, that it kind of comes intertwined with loneliness as well. So it's very important that you do speak to someone when you work with someone through all that. And I feel it's a first step. Sometimes we want things to just go away, but we don't actually take the steps that we need to take. We have to take steps. You can't just expect something to just come in and go away. You have to work through it. And you have to heal whatever it is that is the core or, the real deeper reasons behind you dealing with that. Until you do that, you are going to keep carrying it and living with it because you haven't tackled the real issue. It can't just go away by itself. So I really feel you need to take the steps that you need to take for yourself to be able to work through that. I really feel that's very important for you. And when you take those steps, it's going to start to go away. Obviously work with your angels, ask them to show you the right people. It might not be people that I know. It might be someone very close to you. Look around on the internet, ask other people, really take the steps yourself to try and work through that for it to be able to go away. So that's the message that I have for you in relation to that. But I'm going to bring you in divine messages as well. What does Dipsy need to know? Thank you, angels. In terms of the battling loneliness and depression, what does Dipsy need to know at this time? What does Dipsy need to know? What does Dipsy need to know? What messages are coming through? Okay. So first message that we've got for you, we've got here, look at this. Speak to the Creator and ask and it shall be given. Incorporate prayer into your life. So you're also being reminded that you are never alone. You know, you talked about loneliness, but you are never alone. Even if you are by yourself, you are never alone. Your angels are there. God is there. Speak to God. Pray about it. Ask for help. You know, that's your very first port of call in terms of anything that you may be experiencing in your life. That's where you have to start. So really pray about this. You know, really ask God to show you the way to help you through this. Incorporate prayer into your life. So that's the first message that's coming through for you about that. And then we also have as well, things are about to change. This is talking about true love. Maybe, you know, I don't know if you're in a relationship, but maybe part of your feeling that you're lonely is because you don't have someone else in your life, you know, and they're saying to you, true love you've been praying for is coming. So things are going to shift. But it's also important that you work on yourself and you heal that within yourself before that true love comes to you. Because if you're still struggling with that depression and, you know, whatever's going on within you, even if that true love comes in, what you are still having within you is still there. So you have to heal yourself first, and it will then come in and affect your relationship as well. So it's really important that you take the steps to work through that first, because, you know, so that if you're not in a love relationship, that love can then, you can then be coming into that love from a good place. So that's what's coming through for you as well. And then we've got, it is already yours. Trust it will show up in your physical world at the right time. The Creator has got you. So your place to lie back into or to lean into with everything that you are struggling with is God. You know, with the God has got you, the Creator has got you. You really need to work with your spirit guides, with God, with your angels, and they're going to help you through this. It is already yours. You can totally get past this, but you've got to help yourself as well, you know, in terms of doing that. So that's the next message coming through for you. We also have, are you living in the moment and seeing the magic that is all around you? Don't miss out on living your life. Be in the now. So if you're constantly in your mind and you're overthinking things and you're worrying about things, you know, you're either living in the past or worrying about the future, you need to be more in the present moment. So, you know, everything is really showing you that you need to put in the work for yourself to be able to get past this by working with God and your angels, by looking for people who can help you as well in your physical world. You need to do all that. So I really hope that helps, and I'm sending you so much love. Okay, so I will be here for another 40 minutes and then I have to come off. So let's try and get in a few more people. So it looks like my chat is actually cut off now, and I can't get on the chat here, so I just have to go with what I have. So I see there's a few donations as well, so I'm gonna do the donations. We've got Pakov. Hi there. How did her sister and Alex take my messages? Okay, how did Alex and her sister take Pakov's messages? I told Alex's sister Katarina everything. Okay, I don't know what the everything is, but I'm glad you told the sister everything. So that's good. So how do they take the messages about the two of you? Okay, cool. I'm glad you did that. So how do they take the messages? Thank you, everything. Thank you, God. I'm saying thank you, everything. Thank you for everything, angels. How do they take the messages? So let's see what's coming through here. Right. So first card that has come out. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Four of Pentacles, first of all, and this is the card of holding on tightly. So I don't know what you say. Obviously, you talked about everything that's happening between the two of you, and I'm getting, this is a card of holding on tightly. And what I'm really getting is that, you know, when it comes to Your sister, I feel that it's about you letting go a little bit. Don't keep trying to push things. Don't keep trying to hold on too tightly. Sometimes, when we're holding on to something, it's like we're strangling things so that the energy doesn't flow. I feel that you just need to let go. You've sent that message. That is fine. You need to let go. Don't try and keep pushing them too much. Again, I feel that they would prefer right now if you let go a little bit, let them process the messages that you sent, whatever it is that you told them about everything about the two of you, and just see how it goes. I feel that right now it may have been quite a bit much and they are still trying to process things. That's the energy that I'm getting. We also have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups as well, there is some sort of trying to understand things coming through here. It's like you've given the message, this is you coming in with the message there, and they are just kind of sitting there trying to process it or trying to understand everything, maybe from your point of view, trying to understand what you're saying. That's why I feel it's important that right now you just let it be, let them work it out, and they let them then be the ones to come to you. So don't try and hold on tightly, just let it be, let go for now. But they for them, I feel like they're trying to process the information that you gave them, the other cards that has come out as well. And I feel that they thought that it was strong of you, to actually come up and say all these things, and because you felt like you wanted to express that, and it's a good thing that you did. What they do with the information that you give them, you've given them now, is up to them. So now you let go and let them do whatever it is that they need to do. Don't worry about what are they going to do, how are they thinking, what are they going, just let it go for now. You've done your part, you were strong enough to do that, let it go. You can't make them do anything about the way that they're going to respond or not respond. You've been strong enough and they see you as strong enough to actually do that, but you have to let go now. The other cards that has also come out, and I feel this is also what they're thinking about this message, that, okay, he's given us this, let's process it, and then they'll deal or respond in whatever way they want to or feel like they should. And then we've got the Ace of Cups. So I feel that, when it comes to your what's her name, this Alex, she does have love for you, she does think about you, and I feel that you actually opening up and saying those things really also showed the love that you have for her, and and she does have love for you because of that. But for now, just let it go. I hope that helps. Okay. Right, let me try and find my chat again because it's all gone. Oh dear. Okay, back in the chat. Right, so that was Pakov. And next we've got Tara. How did Ben feel about my message? So someone else about how another person felt about their message. Thank you for that donation, Pakov, and thank you, Tara, as well. How did Ben feel about Tara's message? How did Ben feel about Tara's message? Wow. Okay, so let's see what's coming through here. Right, so I don't know what you said to Ben, but he's obviously the King of Cups there, so he has love for you, and I feel that it's made him think about the way that he feels about you and the love that he has for you. So he made him consider it more, or think about it more, realize the amount of love that he has for you. But he's working hard right now. So whatever it is that you've said to him, there are things that he's busy with, whether he's working hard in his job, that may be why he may not open up and tell you how he's also feeling. Whatever it is, there's something that he's busy with in his life right now, but it doesn't mean he doesn't have love for you. That's what I feel. I feel like he's in that place where he knows that he does love you, but he's also busy with things that he's doing in his own life right now, that is kind of like what he's putting his energy into. But it doesn't mean that the love isn't there. He does have love for you. We also have the Devil that has come out. So I feel that, this card is, I'm actually getting it in more of a sexual energy, like temptation in terms of sexual energy, feeling that strong wanting of you, after you sent him that message. That's what I'm getting, as in he feels that so tempted to be with you or to come to you, but there's something holding him back, which is to do with whatever it is that he is busy with right now. So, he has love for you. He feels really sort of sexually attracted to you in a way, but there's still something that he's working on. And I feel that he feels like he would like to come to you when he's able to offer you everything. He can actually bring you, he's in a good place, even in his finances. So I feel he may be busy with his job, or he can be able to give him his whole self rather than just come in because he's sexually attracted to you and then come sort of leave again, because he actually does have love for you. So that's how he felt when it comes to that message. I hope that helps. Okay, so I think there was someone else with a donation, but it's cut me off. I can't see it. I can't see the donation. So I can't see the chat on here. So whoever had donated, can you just put it in, just write had donated and your question, because it's totally cut me off and I can't see it. It's cut off so many messages and there's nothing I can do. It's just YouTube. It does that sometimes. So I'll tell you who I can see next with a question now. What does Sharon want to tell me? There's Kenny who's come in. So it's much later than after other people would ask questions, I'm afraid. But I've got 30 minutes. So if you had asked the question, and especially those who had donated, can you just type it in again? So I'm going to answer Kenny right now. What does Sharon want to tell me? So what does Sharon want to tell Kenny? Thank you, angels. What does Sharon want to tell Kenny at this time? What does Sharon want Kenny to know? So Sharon is saying to you, so I don't know what's going on when it comes to the two of you, but Sharon is saying to you, first of all, we are not over. We are just on a journey of coming back to each other in this physical world. So if you're not together right now, she's saying to you, it's not that we're over. We both may need to work on certain things in our own lives right now. And it's all part of that journey of coming back to each other. And also saying to you, when is the right divine timing, God will bring us back together again. So that's what's coming through from her. She's also saying to you, you make me feel the best I've ever felt my whole life. So you're the person who makes her feel the best that she's ever felt her whole life. What other messages coming through from Sharon to Kenny? Thank you, angels. From Sharon to Kenny, we've got here, you're the only one who sees me as I really am. So she really feels like you're the only person who truly understands her and sees her as she truly is. My love for you remains an eternal flame that will never burn out. So really beautiful. I hope that helps. Okay, Cornelius, hi there. Sabah, Victor, who will then buy? Okay, Sabah, you may have to ask your question again because I didn't see it. It got cut off. Mike, okay. Michael, hi there, sending love, so much love to you too. We've got Salama Wheat. Do I get an interview job? When? Okay. Will Salama Wheat get an interview? I think for a job. I think that's what you mean. Will Salama Wheat get an interview for a job? Thank you, angels. Will Salama Wheat get an interview for a job? Okay, and also when will that happen? So will Salama Wheat get an interview for a job? And when will it happen? Let's see what success. You've got success there. So, you are going to get that interview. If the interview is the only thing you're waiting for, it is going to come your way. You will get that interview. We've got the Emperor. That's the energy that came through when I asked that question. So, I feel that the more you keep being organized and working hard and, looking for the jobs that you are wanting to do and, just really focusing on, your CV and all the things that you need to do in preparation for a job interview, applying, and really sort of, knowing what it is that you're wanting to do. That's going to help you to get, the job interview and the job that you are wanting as well. So when will that happen? You will have success. That's what they're showing you. And yes, it will happen you know, you're being asked to listen to your intuition as well. If you've not had a job right now, it's because it's not the right time. So the time will come. So I've asked when, they're not giving me a time. I'll try another when. I just feel when it's the right job for you, then you'll get it. But when will that happen? Thank you, angels. So we've got helpful people that has come out here, and you know, so they're saying to you, maybe you may need help with applications, whatever. Work with helpful people, ask your angels, pray about it, ask your angels to help you with getting that interview. And I feel in terms of when it will happen, they're just saying to you, trust, when the right one comes, you will have it. I hope that helps. Okay, let me just go to the bottom and see if anyone has who had asked. Okay, Michelle Wara donated. Thank you so much, Victor. Can I get a message for my dear Mohammed? And thank you very much, Michelle, for that donation. Sorry, it's cut me off. I can't see that anymore. So let's see what's coming through. So he's saying, we've got here, can I get messages from Mohammed? What is Mohammed wanting to say to Michelle? Thank you, Angel. So Mohammed is saying to you, first of all, root chakra. So I feel that Mohammed is also working on his stability and security and things that he needs to work on, clearing his root chakra to really stand strong within himself, but also, you know, when it comes to his divine masculine energy as well. So we've got the root chakra coming through, and he's going through a transformation right now. So I feel that clearing of his root chakra of all the things that have been holding him back, and he's transforming as well within himself. And, you know, and he wants to bring in communication as well. So he's showing you that, you know, with all the work that's happening in him, he's working towards, you know, and transforming, awakening. He's working towards, you know, bringing in that communication. What else is he wanting to say, Mohammed, to Michelle at this time? What else is coming through? I am a very stubborn person, and I'm struggling with the idea and possibility of change. So there are things that he knows he needs to change in his life, but he's quite stubborn. And, you know, and he struggles with that possibility of making the changes from the life that he's always known. But he's saying to you, the way I was with you when things were good between us and the loving words I spoke to you, I meant it all. So he meant everything that he said to you in the past. He's saying, I meant it all. Us starting afresh sounds so good to me. I even dream of it. So even if he is quite stubborn and he's stuck in his ways sometimes, you know, the idea of starting afresh with you sounds so good to him, and he even dreams about it. Thank you, angels. What else is he wanting to say? Mohammed to Michelle, what other messages are coming through? So he's also saying to you as well here, my heart beats faster every time I look at you. So even if he looks at you like on his you know, on his computer or his laptop or whatever, his heart beats faster. He knows that there's something special about you there. And he's saying to you, with you, I've discovered true intimacy. So he's discovered true intimacy with you. He's also saying ours is a love that knows no limits. So the love that is there between the two of you, it knows no limits. You are my true and the only one I want. You are my true love and the only one I want. So that's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps. So yes, there may be things that he struggles with, but he knows that you're the one that he wants to be with, and he's all his true love. So he is working past his own barriers and, you know, his own fears to then be able to come to you. So I hope that helps. Okay. Okay, so that was the donation. Thank you for that. I'm just going to see where I was. We've got Sabah. I see your question now, Sabah. When will Naeem Hussein engage Sabah? Okay. When will Naeem, thank you, angels. We'll ask the angels that. When will Naeem engage Sabah? When will Naeem engage Sabah? What's coming through in relation to that? Okay. So let's see what the angels want you to know at this time. When will Naeem get engaged to Sabah? Okay, so I feel that you're ready. You want this engagement to happen. You are ready. When is he doing it? You know, and all that. That's the energy that's coming through. But the angels have said to you, First of all, you need to communicate clearly. So I don't know if this is something that you may be needing to communicate clearly with him, or, you know, to speak about what your future is about. Is this something that he wants to, you know, maybe sort of see where he is, think about it, tell him what you're wanting as well when it comes to the two of you. Because, you know, maybe if you've never spoken about it, and you know, you haven't sort of said what you'd want for your future, you'd want to be engaged, maybe he's unclear of where you stand. So maybe there is that need to just have the communication about what you want for your future with him. You know, do the two of you, when you talk, you know, are you talking of your future plans about having that engagement, having that life together? You know, if you haven't done that, then maybe you need to have that conversation. What are you thinking about the future? And just communicate clearly with them. That's what's coming through, first of all, there. But also communicate clearly with God. You know, ask for what it is that you want, set intentions. You want to get engaged, start to visualize yourself going through that, him, you know, proposing to you, all those things. You need to sort of communicate clearly about your true desires as well to the divine. And I also feel you need to let go, because sometimes when we are thinking about things so much, is it going to happen? You're wanting it so much. It's like you're strangling the energy. You just need to let go. You know, the more you focus on your dreams, but you're not wanting it so much and holding on to it so much, you know, then that will sort of free the energy to let it happen. Because I feel the more you hold on to it and you are suffocating the energy, the more unlikely to happen it will happen. You know, it will be. So you need to let go. That's the message that I'm getting. I'm not getting that it's unlikely that you ever engage or get engaged with you. It's just unlikely if you're holding on tightly to it as well. So you need to know what it is that you're desiring, you know, to start to manifest that engagement, but don't hold on tightly. That's what I feel. And when you do that, the opportunity will come. So there is going to be a chance for that to come. You know, the opportunity for the two of you to get engaged is going to come. They haven't given me a date. And I feel even holding on to when is it going to happen? You know, you need to let go. Just trust for it to come in the right divine timing. So I'll ask again, when will it happen? Thank you, angels. When will it happen, this engagement? And see what they say to you. Okay, so you look for a sign is what they're saying to you. Look for a sign. You will be given a sign about it. So pay attention, look for a sign. We also have forgiveness. Maybe there are people that you need to forgive. You know, they're not giving me a time. There's cards about time in there. They're not giving me a time of when it will happen, because I feel you need to let go. So let go of the when, let go of, you know, is it going to happen, and holding on tightly. The more you do that, the more unlikely it is to happen. Just trust that it will come in for you at the right time. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got, I've done Salama wait already. Love Preet. When Gurinda, misunderstanding marriage will be done accordingly planned, like 25 any other girl in his life. I don't understand that. I'm sorry, I can't even try and ask a question to the angels about that, because I don't understand what you mean. When Gurinda sings CLR, misunderstanding marriage, will be done accordingly, plan like 25. I don't understand. Can you ask your question a different way? Okay, I just don't understand what that means. Right, I will be finishing in 15 minutes. I'll finish with a collective reading, so some messages for everyone. I'm just going to do a few more questions from, you know, what I can see, because the chat also cut out. So Love Preet, can you ask your question again in a clear way so I can know what I'm asking, if you're still here? I've done Sabah. Justinta, I haven't seen your question, Justinta. The whole thing cut off. So if you're still here, you need to ask again. I've done Michelle's. Victoria, can you please get any messages from P? Thank you, angels. What's P wanting Victoria to know at this time? What is P wanting Victoria to know? So he's saying to you, I'm healing the past. So he wants you to know that right now he's busy healing the past. So he's saying to you, I can't do this right now. So he can't come to you because he's still working on healing the past. But he's also saying to you, it hurts so much without you. So, you know, he does feel the pain of not being with you, but he can't come to you right now. He still has things that he's still healing. And he's saying to you, dance with me. So I feel that he looks forward to the time that, you know, he does come to you and is able to be with you, where you can dance together, but also just live your life together. And I feel that for now, that dance with me is kind of like flow with me whilst I work through the things that I need to work through, or flow with life whilst I do that. What else is he coming through? Thank you, angels. What is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you, you are the whole package. So for him, you are the whole package. What else is he wanting to say as well today? Thank you, angels. What else is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you, no one makes me smile and laugh the way you do. So I feel that he really misses that. You know, the way that you made him smile and make him laugh, he really misses that. I won't let anything or anyone tear us apart. So that's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps. Okay. Vertical sandwiches saying, I need help. Can you be a bit clearer in terms of what you need help with? Vertical sandwiches. I will help, you know, give you the messages, but you have to ask me clearly what it's about. Okay. And then I've done Salama with about the job already. Anna Maria, I am Pisces. Do you see continuity in my current job? Thank you, angels. Is there continuity in Anna Maria's current job? Is there continuity in Anna Maria's current job? So the cards that have come out for you here. So I feel that maybe there's something going on. I don't know. It's like you're feeling blocked, or, you know, like you feel like things are at a standstill in your job right now, or you're not seeing clearly about what the future is going to be in your job. I don't know whether it's because there are things that are going on in your work or with you personally that you're worried about, or maybe your performance that you're worried about, you know, what is going to happen in terms of your job. So whatever it is, if it's something to do with you, then I feel you need to work through that. You know, you need to work through and release, if it's either ego that's coming in, bringing in fears, you know, you need to work through and release that. But in terms of the job itself, you know, I feel this is the energy, the Ace of Wands. This is about action. So if there are situations, things that are going on in your job, for example, you know, I feel that maybe, you know, you just need to take action to ensure you're performing well in your job, you know, just holding on to that wand about, you know, doing the best you can in everything that you're doing. If it's something to do with you, about your own insecurities, things that you need to work through, then you need to work on that, you know. But in terms of, I feel like this is a job that you're holding on to for some time, because you also have here the star, which is hope for the future. So I feel there's hope for the future for you in this job. The more you just change, even the way that you're thinking about things, or your ego coming in, bringing in fears, or you are just continuing to keep working hard and doing your best, you know, in that job, there is hope for the future. So yes, there is continuity that I'm getting for you here, because this is a card of showing you that the things are bright for the future. You know, there's hope for the future. So I hope that helps. Let's see, where are we? May I have a message for my person L for Nokukanya? Hi there. Thank you, angels. Welcome anyone who is here for the first time. What messages are coming through for Nokukanya from a person? I had to walk away is what they're saying. So, you know, if your person is not with you right now, they're saying to you they had to walk away, they needed to heal, you needed to heal, so that needed to happen. But they're also saying to you, if you think my journey is easy, then you're wrong. So they're letting you know that their journey is not easy either. They are things that they're struggling with and working through, and things that they need to do. But they are seeing signs about you. So they want you to know that they're constantly seeing signs about you, being reminded of you as well. What messages are coming through from Nokukanya's person. They're saying to you, I just want to show you the love that I have for you, and I want to make it up to you for all this time we've been apart. So, you know, they want to be able to show you how much they love you, and they want to be able to really come back and be with you in a properly and give you everything. But they had to walk away to be able to do that, you know, so that's what's coming through. And they're saying what we had was beautiful and special. I often ask myself, what was I doing walking away from that? So, you know, often they look back and they're thinking, this was so beautiful and special. What was I doing? How could I walk away from that? So they think about you a lot. What else is coming through from Nokukanya's person? Thank you, angels. What else is coming through? I just feel give your person some time. They just need to heal and work through whatever they need to work through, and then they'll be able to come back. I miss our time together more than anything. So they're really missing you. Our souls were destined to connect. So they were destined to connect at the time that you did. They had to walk away, but that reconnection will come in. And they're saying to you, I know I have to be the one to make the first move. So they know that it has to come from them to bring. Am I back? I think I'm back. Am I back? Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, can you just let me know if you can hear me? Because it's, I don't know what's happened there. Yes, I think I'm back. Okay, great. Wow, I think we'll have to come off very soon. Otherwise, it's going to go really weird. So I'm going to do Prince Kuma, Justinta, and yeah, and then I'll do a collective reading. So just Prince Kuma and Justinta, and then collective reading. So Prince Kuma has come, Prince Suhani Sharma, current feeling for Prince Kuma. Okay, so your questions changed, it seems. Okay, so we'll leave that one because you've written this second one 3 times. So I'll do the second one. Suhani Sharma, current feeling for Prince Kuma. So thank you, angels. How does Suhani feel for Prince Kuma? How does Suhani feel for Prince Kuma? How does Suhani feel for Prince Kuma? What's coming through here? Okay, so let's see the cards that have come out. How does Suhani feel for Prince Kuma? Where did this card go? It was a card that jumped. Okay, there it is. How does... All right. Okay, so how does this person feel? I feel like this person is thinking a lot. You know, you've got here, this is the 4 of Swords. This is a card of taking time to reflect and think about things. So I feel like this person is really thinking about how it is that they feel about you, you know, in terms of their feelings. I feel a lot of fear coming through from this person as well, from Suhani. So I feel that they've just had to take time to just really think about, you know, their feelings for you, because there are some fears there. But I also feel that this person does have some love for you. You know, you've got the 2 of Cups there. This is about that love relationship. And I feel they would love to have a love relationship with you, but they have some fears, you know, things that they need to release. So they are taking time to really think even about their own feelings is what's coming through there. We've got the 10 of Pentacles as well. They also see you as the person that they could have a future with. You know, the 10 of Pentacles is about the beautiful love relationship, that home, everything, you know, abundance, having all that everyone kind of wishes for in their life. So they feel that you're the person who could give them that, but they also have some fears that they need to work through at this time. So they're thinking about all these things. Let's just see what they want to say to you. What does Suhani want to say to Prince Kuma? What does Suhani want to say? What is coming through? So they're saying to you, I secretly watch you. So they keep how they feel from you. They're not ready to open up and tell you how they feel yet. What else is coming through from Suhani? Thank you, angels. So they're also saying to you, I know I need to work on myself and I'm doing it. So there are some fears. It could even be fear about a relationship or things to do with past relationships. And, you know, Suhani needs to work on herself first to then be able to show you how she feels. So I hope that helps. So we're doing the last person. I'm glad that resonated, Nogukanya. The last person that I'm going to do is Justinta, and then I'll do a collective reading. How is Fee feeling about me in 3D? been feeling sexy, passionate energy all week. What is he thinking of doing next? Okay. Right. How's P feeling about Justinta? Thank you, angels. How's P feeling about Justinta? How's P feeling about Justinta? So we've got, he sees you as his empress, you know, his beautiful divine feminine, his empress, you know, someone who's nurturing and caring. So I feel that he feels that desire to be around you. He feels that warmth with you, you know, wanting to be with you. That's why you may be feeling that sexual energy. So I feel that you are on his mind, and he is growing up as well. We've got the Page of Pentacles there. So that's what's happening with him. He's growing up within himself. He's growing up on his own spiritual path. And, you know, in terms of what is he thinking of doing next, it's about coming back. You know, this is the Six of Cups. He's thinking of coming back to you, to tell you how he feels the past, coming back. So this is what is on his mind, because he sees you as his empress, the one that he truly wants to be with. So how does he feel about my Instagram story? How does he feel about the Instagram story? Thank you, angels. How does he feel about the Instagram story? So I don't know what your story was, but, you know, we've got here the Nine of Cups. He feels like you're the person who would make all his wishes come true. So whatever that story was, you know, it's made him just think you are the person who would make his wishes come true. But to be able to do that, he needs to end the cycle. So when it comes to, you know, the higher levels, you know, higher realms, when it comes to his own path, remember, it's not just about him coming to you. You know, he's also walking his own soul's path. So he is needing to end the cycle, and he's working through that to then be able to come to you. But he's thinking of coming to you, you know, as being that past that comes back. Okay, as Natalia has donated, so I'll do Natalia as well. I'll do Luchia and Natalia, but I have to stop there. Victor, if you could just put, I'm not answering any more questions because I do have to come off. So we've got Luchia. Recently had a new argument with my new love and I walked away. I know I made the right choice. What can Spirit tell me about the situation, and what is William thinking? So what does Luchia need to know about the situation with her new love? What messages are coming through for Luchia? Thank you, angels. So they're saying to you here, right, it's about the journey, not the destination. So it's a reminder that everything that you go through in your life, it is about learning. So what have you learned from this? You know, from this situation, from this argument that you had, you know, it's about the journey. Everything, you know, that every person comes into our lives for a reason. This person came into your life for a reason as well. So on this journey that you've been with him, what have you learned? You are on a journey, so one step at a time. There is no need to rush. Take your time. So in terms of what's happened, you don't need to rush to do anything. Take your time, see how everything unfolds with your new love. And then we also have change can be scary, but know that it is happening for a reason. Even if you may not see this at this time, this change is happening for you, not to you. So I feel that whatever it is that's happened needed to happen, you know, and it happens for a reason. And, you know, even if you may not understand it, and it can be scary because you found your new love and all these things, but this change is happening for you, not to you. There is something that only you came here to do, and only you can do it your way. You came here with a mission. It is time to be the leader that you came here to be. Maybe it's come that you had this argument so that you can focus on your mission. You know, that's come through for a reason. So maybe, you know, sometimes if we get into relationships, we start to lose ourselves in those relationships. So think about it. Had you lost yourself in that? Had you been putting everything and all your energy into that and living out when it comes to your mission? So I feel you're being redirected for a reason. That's what I feel they're showing you about that. So, and what is William thinking? So I guess William is your new love. What is he thinking since this argument? What is he thinking since this argument? Okay, so I feel that this argument is actually, you know, it's actually there to help him grow as well. It's like to help him see what, you know, obviously I don't know what happened between the two of you, but to help him see where he needs to grow, where he needs to change, to release the old him, to step up into who he truly came here to be. So it's part of, you know, a sort of like growth for him, a death of the old him to be who he truly came here to be. I feel he's learning from this. He's thinking about whatever it is that has happened, and he's learning from it. It's going to help him to be able to be a better person in a way, or to rise up into who he's truly meant to be. But I feel he's also thinking about wanting to come forward to tell you how he feels. So, you standing up for yourself or doing what's right for you is actually there to help him realize how much you mean to him, and him wanting to come forward to you. So that's what he is thinking. Let's just get a message from him. What is William wanting Luchia to know at this time? What is William wanting Luchia to know? Thank you, angels. So he's saying to you here, okay, so first of all, he's saying to you, you will be surprised. I'm further on my journey than you can imagine. So I feel that, this thing has really helped him to actually start to go through like some sort of rebirth for himself. And he's saying to you, it's helped me to learn something, and I'm further on my journey than you realize. But he also wants that fresh start with you. So, that's that energy of the Knight of Cups of wanting to come forward. And he's saying to you, us starting afresh sounds so good to me. I even dream of it. So give him a bit of time. I feel that he may come and try and rekindle things with you. I hope that helps. Okay, and I'm going to do Natalia, and then I'm doing collective reading. So Natalia, any messages from Grayson? Thank you for that donation, beautiful. What is Grayson at? 10th is my birthday. Oh, happy birthday to Natalia, everyone. Happy birthday, Natalia. I hope you have an amazing birthday. So what is Grayson wanting Natalia to know? What is Grayson wanting Natalia to know at this time? So Grayson is saying to you, we've got heart chakra coming out here. So he is opening his heart. I feel he's going through a healing as well, things of the past. And, going through that opening of the heart so that he can be able to come to you and tell you how he truly feels. He's also saying to you, I'm further on my journey than you think. So he is moving forward. He's saying he's further on his journey. You helped me more than you know. So he really sees how you've helped him as he's starting to open his heart, and, the healing that is happening for him as well. What else is Grayson wanting Natalia to know? What is he wanting to say? I pretend to be okay, but I'm broken inside without you. So even if in his day-to-day life, it may seem like he's okay, he's getting on with life, but he's broken without you. He's also saying, I'm still running from myself. So there are still things that he needs to work through. It's just showing you that he's not quite there. Yes, he's going through that heart chakra opening, that transformation, but there are things that he hasn't quite dealt with yet. But he's also saying to you, nobody else can ever fill your shoes. So for him, absolutely nobody else comes close. What else is he wanting to say, Grayson, to finish off? Thank you, angels. What else is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you, you always give me just what I need. So you are the person who always gives him exactly what he needs. Every moment with you is a treasure. So I feel he thinks about the times that you've spent, and he's saying to you, he treasures all those moments. I cherish every moment we spend together. So, he thinks of the times that you spend together, and he wants more of that. I hope that helps. Right, so I'm going to finish off with a collective message, a message for everyone. And I'm really feeling as well, because the chat cut off and this wasn't working on the chat. I will come back tomorrow with a live. What I'm going to do a live for members. It's going to be busy because I'll be working as well, but I'm going to do a live for members. So if you're a member, come to the members live a bit earlier in the day. And for everyone else, then that way it kind of helps me out as well, so that even other people who may not have been able to get their question answered, I can also get to them, because I have done members separately. So if you're a member, come in earlier in the day tomorrow. You just have to wait for when I put that I'm coming on live. I can't be saying in advance at the moment when I'm going to go live. But, I feel that tomorrow I would like to come on again, because it cut off quite a lot of people and I didn't get to their questions. But it won't be for long, maybe an hour that I'll come on. So I'll do members earlier. So if you're a member, come to the members live. And then everyone else, I'll do another live for anyone whose question I didn't get to today. And that will be from about 6 p.m. UK time, but only for like an hour. Okay, right. So let's see. For reading for everyone, collective reading. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for everyone today from the angels? What does everyone need to know at this time? What does everyone need to know? Okay, so the angels are saying to you, the ideas and inspiration that you are receiving are coming from the divine. Act upon your divinely guided inspirations. So, sometimes you get a message in your head and you think, oh no, I can't do that. It's not for me. I don't think I'm ready. Whatever it is, you can come up with all sorts of reasons not to do something. And then the idea, that message, it keeps coming again and again, and you keep seeing it. It is a message from God. So the message is for you to act upon your divinely guided inspirations. And then we've got give to yourself as you give to others, and be open to receiving from others as well. And the message is for you to balance your giving and receiving. So the same way that you're giving to others, you're being asked to give to yourself. Everything has to start with you. I'm getting a lot of fear coming through with that. So, remember, everything starts with self-love. So you have to start by filling up your own cup. So for you to be able to give to others, you have to start by giving to you. But you got to have that balance. So if you're overly giving to others, out there all the time, you're being asked to start by giving to yourself. And then whatever this is that you're asking about, let love be the answer. So anything that you're asking about, you're thinking about, let love be the answer. It is all being prepared. It is all being brought in for you. The universe has your back. So whatever it is that you're thinking about, that job, that love, that job, whatever interview, it is all being prepared. It will come in the perfect and the right divine timing for you. The universe has your back. So always speak to your angels, always pray about things, set your intentions, trust that whatever it is, it will come in for you at the right time. So let's get some spirit animal messages for everyone. Thank you, angels. What spirit animal messages are coming through for everyone today? What spirit animals are bringing a message? So we've got here the crow spirit, co-create with spirit. So a reminder again, this is about working in partnership with God, in partnership with spirit, with your spirit guides, with your angels, to be able to create that life that you desire. You can't do it by yourself, but you also have to be an active participant in actually creating your life. So, work in partnership with God and co-create with spirit when it comes to the life that you desire. And then we've got the peacock spirit, let it shine. So this is about letting your light shine. You are here to shine bright. The same way the peacock opens up its feathers and it looks amazing and beautiful and everyone notices it. You are here to do that with your light. So let your light shine. Anything that is holding you back, anyone that is holding you back, your own fears, your own insecurities, release all that, work through that, heal that. Anything that's coming in to block your light, release that, or even people, situations, and let your light shine. So really beautiful. We're also going to bring in messages from your soul. Thank you, angels, for everyone, for the collective, what messages are coming through. So we've got honesty and pride. And pride says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So this is about releasing the pride that comes from the ego. The pride of being so proud of yourself in a way that it's damaging to yourself, but being in a place of being proud of who you are. This is a proud that realizing how far you've come, how amazing you are, how much of this amazing divine being, that divine being of love that you are, and everything that you've been through and everything that you've risen from, and be proud of yourself and love yourself. So it's like that pride, that beautiful pride, and and actually seeing yourself in everyone. This is about knowing that we are all divine, and then we're all love. So, and then honesty, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So, you're not going to find people who always tell you the truth. You'll find someone who lied to you, even someone that you truly trusted. You can't control what another person does or how another person is towards you, but you can always be true to yourself, and you can always be honest within yourself and to yourself, but also to others. So you can't expect the truth from others, but you can expect it from yourself. So that's the message from your soul for everyone. And then for anyone who's wondering about a message from their person, what is coming through for the collective? Thank you, angels. So your person is saying to you, I want you to be happy. So your person wants you to be happy. They don't want you to be sitting there sad, just wallowing in your, sort of all that sadness. They want you to be happy. So whatever it is that you need to work through and heal, work through that and find your own happiness. This is about you finding your own happiness in your own life. Remember, your happiness doesn't come from another person or from that person that you're thinking about. It comes from within. So you've got to work through whatever it is that's stopping you from being happy in your own life and find your own happiness. When they come into your life, they just come to enhance the happiness that you already have. So they want you to be happy. What else are they wanting to say for everyone? So they're saying to you, it's a long process, and they know it's a long process, but they will get there. So they want you to know they are going to get there. I get lost sometimes and go back to my old ways. I am trying though. So yes, sometimes they may go back to their own ways, but they're trying, and they're also saying to you, I'm doing the best I can. So it's not easy for them. Yes, they get lost, they go back to their old ways, but they're doing the best they can. And then to finish off, it's a collective message from your person. What are they wanting to say? So they're also saying, I will show you with words and actions how much I love you. So at the right time, they'll come forward and they'll properly show you with words and actions how much they love you. I hope that helps. And then thank you so much, everyone who joined in. And like I said, I'll come back tomorrow, but only for an hour. If you're a member, come a bit earlier to the members live, so that I can have the time to then do the live for everyone else. Those who I've missed today, I'll do a live for about an hour only tomorrow from about 6 p.m. UK time. So thank you all so much. And thank you those who donated. And thank you everyone and for being here, for liking and everything. Thank you, Victor, Ashwini, Donna, for holding the chat. And I'm sending you all so much love. Okay, and my phone is stuck. Okay, looks like I'm back.